Good morning, traders. It is Friday, October 28th. It's 8:19 a.m., about an hour to the open, and these are your morning ideas. Good morning, traders. Well, what we have here now is big picture. We got to this second standard deviation, and we got that pullback that we expected. It was exacerbated at the close yesterday by the Amazon miss. So here we are pulling back down towards the middle. You can see if I pull up the NQ versus the ES, you can see where we are in the ES. We're above the VWAP. In the NQ, we've pulled all the way down past the VWAP. And it's the same kind of balance area, except for we're lower in that area now. So all that means is there's more weakness in the and the NQ than there is in the ES. You still do have some support below here, but again, there's so much correlation there. When one pulls, the other one goes with it. You can still see that line from yesterday. I was expecting to see some kind of resistance up in this area up here on the chart of that second standard deviation. If we look at the smaller picture in the overnight session after the pullback for the news, what we've done is we've just put a beautiful balance in overnight, and we are in this area right now with a perfectly balanced market trading right at 3,800. I would expect to see some kind of resistance here at the top of the value area from overnight, which we just got on the last touch, and the same thing below, because this is a pretty tight range overnight. But as the market opens and we get all of the players back in the market, I would expect to see us move away from this area. Now, if we move below and we take out the overnight low, which is 37.77, that brings us, that puts us back down into the value area, right? 37.77 will put us start to move back towards the value area. You still do have some meat behind you in the ES, but more troubling when I look at the NQ, we don't have that same meat behind us anymore. We're a lot closer to the value low, and you don't want to see the market getting below, the second standard deviation and forcing people out of this market. So this is going to be a tricky trade today, because we do have that balance in the overnight session, but with everybody rushing in on the open after the Amazon miss, I think it could be for a pretty loud trade today. Although I still am looking to. I don't think that it's going to be a runaway market down after the failure to have that continuation last night. If we do, I think that if we do move lower, I think that 30 an area to watch in the ES is this 37.58, which was yesterday's low right after the news, right after the Amazon news. So 37.58, 37.60 area. I would expect to see some kind of a reaction there, maybe a dip below it, and then try to find the buyers. Okay, so that's what we have today. If you're not sure, sit out, trade small, and have a little bit wider stops on a day that I think get pretty noisy out there. Okay, if you guys have any questions, as always, please let us know.